Well, now we are going to segue, folks, to the big game of the day, the the Cyhawk game, Cyhawk series. Oh man, I forget sometimes the name of this series, but yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup, Chris, for the Cyhawk Award. Iowa State hosting Iowa. Iowa State comes in this game, Chris, as a 3.5 point favorite. Over unders at 42.5. You got Chris.
Defense.
Yeah, defense. Another LSU Clemson game. Look, I love it. I love it. Bring me all.
So, Kory, you know me very well. As long as we've been doing this show, you know how I feel about Iowa football. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I got Iowa State. Until Iowa proves to me that they have a true capable offense, I will rock with Iowa State to win this game. Um, it's very bare bones analysis, but it's just the honest truth, and it's just how I feel. And so, not saying it's impossible for Iowa to win this game. Iowa very well could win this game. It's a rivalry game. Anything can happen. Um, I just feel more comfortable picking a team that I know has a good quarterback and an offense that can make plays. And I think they are well rested and ready for this matchup. So I'm rocking with Iowa State. Short and sweet.
Nice, nice. Look, I'm with you as well. I think Iowa State is definitely going to be the top dog by the time this game hits zero on the clock and it's all said and done. I'm loving what Rocco Baker's doing right now, man. I'm loving it. I think
Gamer.
he's a gamer. He's a baller. Definitely a this team, this Iowa State team, and Rocco Beck himself, definitely ballers in the Big 12 league right now. I think this team has what it takes to get back
Mm-hmm.
close to where they were last year, and possibly back to the Big 12 championship and possibly a playoff berth. They were close.
They were
They ran into
right
the
there.
Cam Scatterbo, and the rest was history for them. But this year, I think it's different. I think that this is going to be a great showcase of showing Iowa State being a top dog in the Big 12 conference and showcasing that, hey, they can go toe to toe with anybody in college football and possibly come out on top uh, with a win. And this game, I think they're going to showcase that. If I had to put a score on it, Chris, I'm going to say Iowa State wins this ball game, 42-17. I think I think Iowa State has something cooking right now in Ames, and we're definitely going to see that on display on Saturday.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I was thinking um 31-17 for Iowa State for the Cyclones to get the win. Win by a couple of TDs, and it could be by much more. Um,
It could be.
I will give some respect to Iowa's defense because that's something that they do have year in and year out. The defense has never been the problem. It's just whether the offense can make enough noise. But I think there's only so many times you can try the defense out in the field with the offense falling short before the defense, finally breaks. They'll bend, and then they'll eventually break. And I think in the second half, that's when we'll see the defense break for Iowa. So I think as all rivalry games, well, most rivalry games, it'll be fun, electric, close early on. But I think that third quarter is when we'll see the Rocco Beck show begin, and we'll see the Cyclones pull away and win by a couple TDs in this one.
Agreed. I definitely agree with you, Chris. This, yeah, this should be a great showcase for the Cyclones. Taking on a rival and also showcasing that, hey, from what we saw from them in week 0 to where we're seeing them now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like this is their week 3. I think they're going to showcase their well-oiled machine, and people are going to have to be very serious about watching Iowa State this season. I think this is a season that they've been building on, and I think it's going to pay off.
Put some respect on the Cyclones, man. They have always been a team that's been sneaky. Now I feel like they are a legitimate, really good program. So yeah, definitely put some respect on the Cyclones' name.
Absolutely. And one other thing, shout out to Matt Campbell. This guy has been offered, Chris, numerous of times to leave this program, to leave Ames. What has he done? He has stayed there. He has cultivated a culture that now, you ask a lot of Iowa State fans, man, like that's our guy. Win, lose, or draw, we may get frustrated with them at times, and I've seen that online. You know who you are. You've definitely seen that, but you've also seen a coach that's been consistent with this team. You've seen the trajectory with him as a coach that's building a program that's consistently competing year in and year out for something, that's building for something. He has a really good quarterback, has a bevy of talent at the receiver position, has good running backs, great lines, offense and defense. He's recruited well, and he's been rewarded well. So, shout out to Matt Campbell for what he's been doing down there in Ames.
And now I'm with you. I think he knows he has a good thing going for him at Iowa State. We've seen it with several coaches. Sometimes you wish you didn't leave that place where everybody loved you. You had a well-oiled machine. You see Scott Frost trying to tap back into that well at UCF, going there for a second time. It's I think some of these coaches kind of learn from others and see how situations play out, and they know for themselves that they are happy where they are, and honestly, it'd be one thing if they weren't a competitor year in and year out in the Big 12, but they're right there in the mix.
Yeah,
he can win there.
He can win
is
there.
Winning.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see how Arizona State break out and had the season that they had in the Big 12. Why not Iowa State? So, they were right there in the mix too, like we said, and fell short to Arizona State. So, yeah. Hey, more credit to him for recognizing what he has in Ames, and I think they'll continue to build towards trying to bring home a Big 12 championship by taking care of business with the first goal, and that's beating your in-state rival.
Absolutely. I agree, man. It's definitely going to be a fun showdown between both of these teams, a big rivalry game. But it's going to be interesting to see what Iowa State does in this game, because I think they're definitely my favorites to win the ball game. But in terms of winning their league, in terms of handling their business week to week, I'm very much high on them.
I'm with you. So let's give me the Cyclones to bring it home.
Absolutely. Definitely agreed, partner.